Now that was pretty freaking awesome. Now let's just rewind a bit and we'll recap on what we've just seen. Now firstly what we can see is we can see the temple with two like sort of dragon-like things on the sides with water coming out their mouths. Now this could be possibly where we might be able to put the power on, and possibly power could be well, obviously powered by the water, because lots of ancient sort of civilizations used water power and like the force of water moving through different areas, pushing like such as sort of like a water mill for milling, for like grinding corn and stuff, making wheat and stuff. So we could possibly see the water playing a big part in moving around, actually causing different things to happen, such as turning on different areas, or like possibly deploying bridges, as we are sort of in that kind of possibly kind of that kind of region of what we're thinking of here. Now we can see a monkey here, which we have seen before, because we have seen them in Ascension, but they were space monkeys and they were weird and stuff. And in them, they did, in Ascension, they actually took away perks from perk machines. But as we have seen before in the trailer for generally the new map pack Annihilation, not this one which I'm showing you, we have seen the monkey sort of take the power-ups which are dropped. So that is either the nuke, the times 2 XP, the insta-kill, or the rebuild barrier one, Carpenter, that's the one. So these could be like the essentially what were the dog rounds, now like the monkey rounds in Ascension. So yeah, that's probably what we could see from them. Close call, Nikolai, you nearly got yourself killed, man. But yeah, well, we can see little bamboo spike traps in this little doorway where zombies don't seem to be able to come through. Now, I believe that this could be actually triggered just by walking over the area. So, a bit like on the fling thing on the boat on Call of the Dead, fling shingamading. So, yeah, just by running over it, it's probably going to be triggered. I doubt it would be one of them sort of switches where you have to hold square or X in Xbox terms to pay like 1,500 points or something to trigger it off, but unless they won't work unless you got the power on, same as what was in Call of the Dead. Now we do have a pretty obvious thing here. We do see on the left hand side of the screen that there is the quick revive machine, which shows that it is again in Call of the Dead, but it is pretty obvious. I doubt they would have not thought about putting quick revive in for obvious reasons such as single player. Hang on a sec, let's just quickly rewind this, see what this guy actually is. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I believe this could be the special zombie, such as a bit like what George Romero in Call of the Dead is, or possibly the Pentagon Thief in 5. But we don't know what this guy's special powers might be. We do see that in one of the trailers that he is like on fire, and he just seemed to walk through that waterfall. So we don't know if he could be immune to water, that water doesn't actually slow him down in any way or affect him in any way. So, and we haven't really seen what he could do, but this could be what is the special zombie, such as the Pentagon Thief or George Romero in Call of the Dead. As we can see here that we just seen Takeo slide down in the water, so we could suspect that the water actually does play a part in travelling, which I did say earlier. Now, I have slowed this part down for a specific reason, just because we can see that in the background we do see there is a solar eclipse, which could indicate some sort of special round, which we could also believe which was that zombie earlier. But we could also see that zombies can also use the water to travel by, and as we can see they keep flying out through the floor, which possibly could be like a geyser or a geyser, however we pronounce it. So possibly that could be an option, or this could be just like, oh, zombies come out of the water time when it's a solar eclipse. Zombie shrink gun, project not yet rated. Oh, well, yes, we just seen this gun just shrink some zombies, possibly just making them straight into crawlers, so it could be called the crawler gun or something or other. I don't know. Make a creative comment below saying what you think it is. But we can just see that this gun looks pretty awesome, pretty crazy. It's got a bit like a M1 Garand sights at the back. possibly, if you ever played Resistance, looks a bit like the Carbine in that. Or Carbine if you're American. And you can also see in the top right hand corner of the screen that there is a bit of water gushing out from the floor, which could also mean a bit of a travel point. But mainly this gun, mainly the product is not yet rated, but we can just see that it's just made some zombie crawlers or shrinking zombies or something or other. So yeah, this gun will probably be most likely found in the random box. Once again, I have slowed this part of the clip down just to probably bring to your attention that the Olympia may have a different upgrade ability power, because if we do remember, if anyone's been stupid enough to pack a punch the Olympia in zombies beforehand, we know that it becomes sort of like a fire-powered weapon. It possibly fires, well, bits of fire, a bit like incendiary rounds. So now it kind of looks like if it's ice, or it uses water possibly to produce the ice and somewhat kill zombies that way, but we haven't actually seen any zombies frozen unless we will actually see proper gameplay of this. Now guys, I've slowed it down again just to show you this part here that as we did see earlier with the flaming zombie walking out of the waterfall. This is possibly another part of it, but what I'm speculating here that well, not speculating, we know that he explodes, but possibly the way that he explodes is that he's out of the water for too long. Possibly too many bullets into him might kill him and irritate him and make him cry, but then decides suicide is the only way out. But or otherwise just generally being out the water, but possibly throughout the rounds as they go on that his explosion when he explodes could become more prominent and more explosive, possibly getting you from ridiculous ranges, possibly downing you in one, like within a certain radius. You'll probably see a video about Drifter talking about the radius and how it will substantially expands throughout different rounds and how many players are in the game. Now finally we can see the zombie here with a headscarf, possibly Osama bin Laden, but possibly this guy has a special attack, because as we can see he kind of like glows and then he sort of shot a sort of like direct beam at you, possibly incapacitating you for maybe a few seconds, enough for hordes of zombies to come after you. But he might be, again, another special zombie, a bit like the George Romero or the Pentagon Thief in 5. But apart from that, we have no idea if this guy is a special zombie or not. Now that's it for the moment, guys. I shall see you all later. But firstly, if you could comment below telling me if you're excited for this map pack, because I do read all comments. If you could like it, it would help me out, because it will get the video out there, get you guys excited, get your friends excited, get your family members excited, get your mother excited. No. Yeah, but it just basically it will aware your friends on the homepage. If you could subscribe, because I do bring out good content and I believe that you'd all enjoy it. So, yeah, if you could comment, like and subscribe, I shall see you all later. Take care.